All right, hey guys, I'm Kerri Shields, the co-founder of Playeasy. I'm here with Steve Gibbs and Kristoff from Zero Gravity Basketball. Hey guys, thanks for joining me today.
Thanks for having us. Yeah, thanks for coming in.
Yeah. Largest grassroots basketball organization in the country. Can you tell us a little bit about how you guys started and became as big as you are?
Yeah, I'd love to. So, we see all these kids playing basketball on a daily basis, and there was really no place for them to all come together, be organized from fourth grade all the way up to high level, top 100 players. So we want to put together an atmosphere that really breeds excitement, done the right way, first-class facilities, and just a place for kids to feel like they're part of the NCAA tournament on a grassroots level.
And I know, so you guys have been around since 2010.
Correct, yeah.
How big are you guys right now?
Well, we run, our first year was 5 tournaments, small scale, maybe one little high school. Now we're about 180 events year-round. Biggest events are 850 to 900 teams, so that's about 10,000 players. So it's grown quite a bit, but we're really fortunate to have great supporters, great club teams, and great facilities to work with.
And it's also exciting now we're in 23 states. When we started off, we were just our first year in Massachusetts and Rhode Island, and I think that the expansion footprint's been huge, and we've allowed more kids to participate in grassroots basketball, which has really been our mission since the beginning.
Yeah, that's awesome. And this year, you guys are officially moving overseas as well.
We are. We're going across the pond to Ireland. We're really excited about that. Great partners over there, and really a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity for a young athlete.
Can you guys explain what you think defines grassroots basketball?
Sure. We look at grassroots basketball as really any amateur basketball out there. Anything that's not at the professional level is really grassroots amateur basketball is how we define it. And we think that the increased participation has just been so vital for kids growing, developing, learning how to be teammates, learning how to win and lose, learning great life lessons through sports. And that's why both myself and Steve really focus on participation, getting more kids in a positive environment so they can learn and ultimately gain skills that are going to make them successful adults. And that's really the biggest thing that we do through grassroots basketball.
Yeah, and I know
well said.
For us, I'm just started a company with a few friends who are all former college athletes, and just sports participating is really the landscape of life, overcoming obstacles and working as a team. How has your experience in sports helped lead you guys to build such a great company?
Well, it laid the foundation. When you're a young kid growing up and you're part of a team, it really sets life lessons. It makes you realize, here I say to our guys every day and our girls, we are a team. So you learn that at the very young levels, and we apply a lot of the same functions from a 5th grade Little League team to here in our business meetings every day. And the great thing about we're all in sports, we like competition. And that still hasn't changed. We look at every day like it's a game. Do your best, and you're going to win at the end of the day.
And I also think a big thing, you look at someone's sports career is such a interesting thing to look at because most people don't have playing professionally, right? So most people's career is 3rd grade up to somewhere in high school when they finish playing. We want to make sure that the players and their families and coaches maximize that experience and make their career as good as possible throughout. So we've really tried to implement as much quality professionalism into amateur grassroots sports at Zero Gravity to make those experiences great.
It's also a reason why we're really big into hiring former student athletes. A lot of college athletes end up coming out here because they get the value of teamwork, and we're huge believers of that.
Yep, 100%.
We agree at Playeasy.
Yes, yeah, that's right.
That's one thing that all of your tournaments and games have in common is that they need a place to play. And
yes.
It's the reason why I'm here today. We are helping feature your top 10 facility list.
Really excited about that.
In the Northeast. Can you tell me a little bit about some of the facilities that are on here, why they made the list?
Yeah, absolutely. Well, first and foremost, it was a rigorous process choosing that. We're so lucky to have so many great facility partners that also work with companies like yourself and Playeasy. But to really get the best, safety has to be really important when it comes to sports. That's our first and foremost principal job every day. And then really number of courts. How many kids can we accommodate in the building? Really important. Location's important. And really, for us, people. To the people at the facility care, keep the maintenance, and do the right thing each and every day. So, in the top 10 is House of Sport. Awesome leadership. Great location right outside the nation's #1 city in New York.
People
Hanover,
from Boston might debate that, but
Yeah.
that's okay.
largest. How
Sure,
about
I'll
that?
give you that. I'll give you that.
Starling Sports Center under the leadership of Shane Burnison, just an awesome place.
Mm-hmm.
Great games, just a place that keeps on better every year. How about Dana Barros?
Yeah, atmosphere. I was just going to say, I think Dana Barros, if you look at the way that they construct, they put such great effort and attention to detail. It's a great place to catch a grassroots basketball game, and I think atmosphere is something that really leads to the experience, and that's why we love places like that.
And let's not forget about Kerri's hometown.
Sure.
Competitive Edge Sports,
Yep.
Mr. Brian McKeon and Mark Campione.
The
just
best.
The greatest people, and that's what we really look for. You know, like, basketball courts are important, but we look for partnership, and to me that's a huge thing.
Yeah, I agree. I think one thing that Steve hit on that's huge is the willingness for them to work with us, making sure they accommodate, knowing that, you know, the lights are going to be on, the doors open, that they're accommodating, and that we can make sure that all of the families part of our tournaments get a great experience. So the brick and mortar is really important in the layout, but the people we work with is so vital. And everyone that Steve mentioned has, like you said, great leadership and people who really care about the youth sports experience, and that's why we've, you know, put them on this list. It's bigger than just look and feel. It's about partnership and you know, willingness to want to make the experience great.
Kerri, you laugh about, you know, doors being open. 10 years ago, we started this thing. We were hoping
That's right.
at the high school, you know, please, janitor going to be there.
Yeah.
And it's funny, we didn't have technology like Playeasy back then, so it was a lot of hand-to-hand, you know, phone calls, not even text messages back then.
Sure.
So to really appreciate what technology's done for the facility and really the sports business as a whole, I couldn't even dream of it back in those
and you look at
days.
Steve, those days, how much time did we waste making phone calls, emails to people, just praying for a response?
I still have phone numbers of high school and middle school custodians in my phone.
I know,
That's
right?
a real thing. It's,
That's
you know,
it's a scary thing, but it's a real thing. Yeah.
it's funny how things change.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, for the better.
Let's hope.
You guys went right into my next question. How has technology really given you guys an edge?
I think really the biggest thing, you know, especially with our partnership with Playeasy, is efficiency. Technology's made us a lot more efficient so that we can spend time not on chasing facilities, but really spending time making the experience for our customers better, accommodating their schedule, making sure the coaches have the information, celebrating our athletes and coaches on social media, and then making sure that we have the best competition around the country at each of our events and the teams are matched appropriately. So spending less time chasing courts and more time working on the customer experience is, I think, what's helped us really grow. And it's in going into 2019, we're really excited that our customers are going to have an even better experience with Zero Gravity this year because of technology.
How can you add to that? Come on.
I know I'm excited. I'll be going to all of these 10 facilities
Great.
over the next few weeks. We're from Massachusetts down to Delaware, and
Love it.
I'm excited, you know, not only to visit these facilities, but also get to know these great people that you guys speak so highly of and work with. But I guess one fun question.
Sure.
Former athletes and coaches, what has been the best basketball facility you guys have been able to play or coach at?
You know, I'm a little biased. I'm a Boston.
I should say best or greatest experience.
Sure.
I'm a Boston guy through and through. I'm going to say the TD Garden. I mean, how could you argue about being on the parquet floor from the legendary Red Auerbach to Larry Bird? To me, that was a once-in-a-lifetime, a dream opportunity.
I can't top that, so I'm gonna let Steve speak on that. I think that's a great answer.
Well, thanks, Kerri.
Yeah, no, thanks, guys.
Thank
I
you.
appreciate it, and really look forward to going out there and visiting these facilities and hopefully catching some of your guys' tournaments as well.
We're excited to
Look forward
have
to
you.
having
Yeah,
Thanks so much.
guys.